Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Cosplay Bites, the podcast all about cosplay, conventions, and the additional nerdy bits and bytes. This episode, I have with me my lovely friend, Carnage Cosplay. Hi. Yeah, this is different because, and it'll play into the topic in a second, but yeah, Carnage, you are based in Australia.
Sure am. Never left because I'm a coward who's scared of planes.
Oh my. So, yeah, different time zone. It's nighttime over here, and she just woke up. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun. So before we get into everything, just some housekeeping rules and stuff. For those who are new here, Cosplay Bites is my show. That's all about, like I said at the top, talking about conventions, cosplay topics, and whatnot. It's available on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and whatever your personal favorite podcasting platform is. It's probably on there. I know it's getting distributed to other places through Anchor. And if you could rate and review the show, that would help out a lot. And then as far as my upcoming blog post, so this was recorded the day after the previous episode. So instead of repeating myself, I'm just going to tease upcoming write-ups. So I just set up a showcase on Reagan Catherine's Panther from Persona 5, and then I have another upcoming one about Stephen K. Smith props' Orc Warrior, which was pretty intense. And by the time you guys listen to this, New York Comic Con will have just ended. So there will definitely be an episode about that coming soon. And before I also forget, shout out to my current patrons over on my Patreon. I have Shaylin, Noah, Coralia Jade, Oh My Sophie, Kat Yuska Moonfox, Mick the Satyr, and Nicole Marie Jean. And with that being said, yeah. So Spotlight the cosplayer. I've known Carnage for
It'd be a couple years now. Hey,
yeah, no, couple years.
What cosplay did you follow me from? Wait, no, I can't remember.
I'm just gonna guess that one of the other Aussie girls shared your work, and I was like, oh, she's cute. Let me go check her work out.
Yeah. Probably like CJ.
Who?
Would it have been CJ? CJ, Carly Jade, was it?
Yeah. CJ is probably the most likely the one that shared your work that first caught my eye.
Oh yeah, because she shared my Mariana.
I was gonna guess that was probably it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a sucker for Pokemon Gajinkas.
Yeah, so am I. I've got another one in the process, but it's like got so much armor, so I'm just like, it's gonna be so hot.
Is it from the upcoming games?
No. You know Zoroark?
Oh, Zoroark. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be that, like an armored, like sexy Gajinka.
Oh boy. Yeah. Get ready for that.
I'm just gonna wait till it's like actually cold enough to wear it.
Yeah. You don't want to wear it where you are. All I know is that it's hot and that you guys have weird weather patterns. Like, do you have Christmas in July, or is that?
Some people celebrate it because like it's actually cold enough to eat the traditional like Christmas foods and not like just die in the middle of summer.
Right.
It's not like an actual like holiday.
Right. Yeah, so there was Mighty Anna, and then other cosplays you've done. You've done a couple of people from My Hero Academia that I can remember. Just totally
Yeah.
going off the top of my head. I don't want to like open up a new tab and go stalk your Facebook page because that. I mean, I can, but I mean, I don't want to get distracted. What other? Well, okay, so you just recently did Maya from Borderlands 2.
Yeah, I did bunny suit Maya because it was like the only yellow I had in my wardrobe, and I'm like, I guess I'm doing her in a bunny suit.
Sure, why not?
YOLO. I don't own any yellow, which is really disheartening.
Yeah. Do you have any recent like personal favorite outfits you've done so far?
I was actually pretty happy with how the Maya makeup turned out. Like the tattoo kind of like failed me because I had to like do it on my own arm, which is really hard. Um, I was really happy with my vamp Bernie that I did, the Fire Emblem character.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the one that I did with the Book of Cain, just covering everything.
Right, right.
I spent ages on that wig and it turned out decently, which I was really happy with.
Yeah. So, as far as the main topic that I have written down here, and I mean, we talked about it briefly, and you said, "Oh, there's nothing really different about it," but yeah. So I'm curious if there are any kind of differences in how like cosplay is viewed or like done in Australia, like compared to the States. Like, I don't know if your conventions are about as spread out as they are here, which I don't think they are. Like, do you have like just like fewer conventions or?
Um, so where I am at least in like southeast Queensland, I've got 4 conventions a year. So I've got one in April, then June, then September, then November.
Okay.
And so they're pretty spread out. But like Melbourne, which is like one of like the biggest cities, and it's like well known for like pop culture. They have like so many conventions a year. It is like insane.
Right, right.
But because I live between two big cities, they both have like a supernova, which is like our like big convention. Because we've got Comic Con as well, but that's our Comic Con isn't as big as our supernova.
Right.
But I guess like the main difference is like it's just always hot and humid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Um, is there a lot of like I mean, like I know several cosplayers, females from where you're located. Does it have like an active community like within Australia, or is it kind of like I don't know
I
what's the word?
like back in the day it used to. Like when I first started cosplay when I was like 16, like there were like meetups every weekend and like photo shoots and everyone was hanging out and everyone knew everyone because like it was like so like new here.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it's just no one meets up anymore. No one hangs out, no one knows anyone.
Huh.
So it kind of like died down after like 2 years.
Oh wow.
So like when I turned 18, I'm like, I can go to like the adult like meetups now. But yeah, they just no
No
one hangs
one
out
was
anymore.
there.
Yeah, no one hangs out anymore. So it's just like, oh, okay.
Right, right. Yeah, you have the Supernova branded conventions because
Yeah.
like the only one that comes to mind is the Supernova Gold Coast. That comes
Yes.
to mind. Um,
There's so like each of our like main cities here has like a supernova. So there's Gold Coast, Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide and Perth. So
Oh,
one like
okay.
in each state, but Queensland gets 2.
Sure, why
So
not?
I don't know. Oh, it's because Gold Coast is like the playground of Australia, is what
Okay.
it's called. So, so I guess that's why they. I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah. And then you have PAX, which they have an Australia brand or venue.
Yeah, we've got PAX Oz, which is
And
really good. I've never been because it's across the country.
oh geez.
Yeah.
And do you have a TwitchCon in Australia, or am I just imagining things?
No, we've got so the Brisbane Twitch community has like Brisbane like meetups. So we like do events for that, but we don't have an actual convention.
Okay. All right. And you were just recently at a convention, weren't you?
A couple months ago.
Oh, a month ago. Why did I think it was?
There was Oz Comic Con that was very recent, but I didn't get to go to that.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I
Yeah,
was thinking of.
I had to go on holidays in another state, the fan.
Ooh.
So that was really good, even though I spent the entire time like working on Patreon content. I was like, I have this nice like apartment. I'm going to do all the photo shoots because I just got a tattoo, so I couldn't like go swimming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I completely forgot about the holiday.
Right, right. So what was the last con you were at? If it was a couple months ago.
What was it? I think it was. Oh no, it was Madman actually. Yeah, which is our anime convention.
Okay. So
So,
what's that like?
it's like the smallest convention we've got here. The Melbourne one's pretty big, but the Queensland one is like really small, and it's just a bunch of weebs in cosplay. And they not this year. They didn't do it this year, but the last year I went, they had a like this whole like wall up that had like manga panels from like Tokyo Ghoul and Attack on Titan, and it was
Sure.
actually like really well put out because they had like the storyboards of how like the people made the manga.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was actually really cool.
Um. Okay. Does it Well, what cosplays did you bring to that convention?
I only went one day, but I wore my All Might, well, Small Might
Yeah.
cosplay.
Yep.
And there was this big My Hero Academia photo shoot that was happening, and I didn't know. And it was organized by Madman. And I was just walking past, and all these children like, it's All Might! Because apparently no one was cosplaying Small Might.
Oh
So
wow.
I had these like teenagers drag me into this crowd, and everyone was like cheering, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. And then they're like, you're at the front. And then I'm just like, okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And then I was in this, it was just, I was just overwhelmed, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, that can happen.
But no, it's actually really good. Like, I'm happy that I made like so many little Deku cosplayers happy.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah.
And I'm like, I did this cosplay as a meme, and I styled this wig like last night in like an hour. And I'm like, I do not deserve this praise. And now because of that, I've got such a huge wig backlog of
Oh.
commissions that I've got to do, and I'm just like,
Oh wow. Unexpected.
very unexpected.
Yeah. Um. Did that con, or I guess do any like anime con? Did that attract like world famous or like well-known voice actors from the anime community, or
that's what Supernova does and Oz Comic Con.
okay,
Like they've got, I know Oz Comic Con had a couple My Hero Academia cosplayers, not cosplayers, voice actors
sure,
going, but Mad Men is just for like it focuses around like cosplayers and like merch and everything.
yeah,
But Supernova focuses around like the famous guests and stuff.
I see. And
Like
so,
like this year's Supernova guests are actually looking like really good. So that's promising.
oh, is that the con you're going to in November?
Yeah, that's the November one.
Okay.
One of my friends is going to spend like, I think like $500 just on celebrities.
Oh,
Yeah, they're pretty expensive here.
yeah. I can't imagine going to spend like that amount of money. Like even in the States, when you have actors going to cons, like I mean, oh, they got Tom Hiddleston and Paul Rudd. They're going to New York Comic Con, but like, why would I want to spend a couple $100 if that is the price for a photo op? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really get it either, to be honest. Like I spent like $400 on Stanley. But
Oh well, I guess that's worth it.
oh yeah, because that included the full weekend pass, which is like was like $70 or $80. That was a photo and autograph with him with faster queues. So while I was like already like done with the convention, my friends were like still waiting in line for him until like 9 p.m. at night. And the convention finishes at like 6. So
Oh boy.
and it included like special like panel spots and like an exclusive poster as well. So like it was like well worth.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
And
think I remember you posted that photo. You and your squirrel girl, correct?
yeah.
Yeah.
I made that cosplay. Like that was the first cosplay I ever made actually, and I never wore it because I hated it.
Oh.
I was just like, no, I hate this.
Aww.
And then my apparent sister, because everyone gets us like I've met so many people because people get me confused with Twerking Gherkin. If you've ever seen her content, she's the one that made my Squirrel Girl tail.
Okay.
And like as soon as she was like, yeah, I'm selling this, I'm like, I can wear my Squirrel Girl cosplay to meet Stan Lee.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
It's so badly made. So and lining up for that, I was so nervous and I got a nosebleed. So
oh my gosh.
there was like blood like everywhere on the floor, and the paramedic was like, "Are you okay?" And then in my photo, you can see how red my nose is, and like, just it's not a good photo, but it's a photo with Stan Lee. So
you had an in real life anime nosebleed.
Exactly. And then I went to like say, oh, I just hit my microphone. I went to say like thank you, but then like I got nervous and I like choked, and then I just made a weird sound
Oh no.
I was like, this is not a good impression. But nah, he touched my shoulder, so my shoulder's been blessed by the gods.
You've been blessed by the Marvel comic god. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So is like Patreon your main source of income at the moment?
Yeah. Well, in Australia, obviously the work industry here is very not great. And recently they upped the minimum wage for over 21, but lowered the minimum wage for under 21. So now everyone is only wanting to hire minors.
Of course.
Of course. That's why when I was under 18, I had like constant different retail jobs, but now it's just like, no.
Rather not.
Yeah, no one wants to hire an old lady like me. But thanks to being an epileptic, the government classes me as disabled. So
oh.
That's why like Lisa Liu, like I'm just so mad at America because they don't class her as disabled, and I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't really understand it either. And then like she gets so much shit from people saying like she's not really blind, but it's like, no, like she's blind in the sense that she has very hard trouble seeing. Because I think she posted something about like how only like 10% of blind people, or like it's probably not that amount, but like not when you're not blind, like very few people that are blind are fully like 100% can't see.
Yeah.
Like she can still see, but it's just like very, very cloudy, troubled.
Yeah, because she's got like a blind spot where she can't like see anything. And then she's got like 80% like standard vision.
Yeah. I don't know. I could be wrong. We all could be wrong, but all we know is that yes, she is blind. She definitely like shared an example of like what it's like for her, like how her vision looks like, just like sharing pictures of like blurry stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, because my mother's like legally blind due to an injury, so that's why like I know the pain. Or like not know to an extent, but like I understand how like troublesome it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't know. But like the fact that she's made so many amazing outfits since like getting back on the Patreon train, so to speak, is kind of mind-boggling in a sense. Because like she did Mad Moxie in her Borderlands 3 outfit. She did Jessie from Team Rocket, Black Cat, Ivy from Soul Calibur.
Yeah, I love her Ivy.
Oh, it's so good. I have a print of her as Ivy in the because I guess what she started to do now is the face up, like as we're looking up as she's stepping on you. So, like she's doing that pose a lot.
That is a classic.
Yeah. Like a dominant pose. So I have her basically Ivy stepping on me pose as a print, and I'm like just yes. Yes. What else could we talk about? Let's see. Would you ever like? Is it a dream for you to eventually one day maybe go to a con in the States for like a weekend or so?
Oh, I'd love to go to BlizzCon. Like BlizzCon is the dream. Like, because growing up, all I did was like play like Diablo 2 or World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
So, and still now, I'm still whipped by Blizzard.
Yeah. No, we played WoW together for a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
Not that long ago. And then I stopped because Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. And then I beat it. And then I'm like, I don't have a desire to go back to WoW. Not at the moment.
Yeah, completely understandable. Like retail WoW is like, or like BFA is like pretty dead because everyone's playing Classic.
Yeah, everyone jumped ship to play Classic.
I was like, I don't have the attention span for Classic.
Right. And then I guess you got like people all up in arms for like story choices.
Yeah.
I I don't know.
But like, I'd love to like go to BlizzCon and cosplay Sylvanas.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
My dark lady.
Banshee Queen for life. Yeah.
Loktar Ogre.
No, yeah, I'm mainly a horde player when I do play WoW, since that's what all my tunes are on, faction wise. I know I just have Blood Elves and one Nightborn. Or actually, no,
Nightborn are really cool.
Actually, no, that's it. It's just two Blood Elves and a Nightborn. That was a yeah. That was a long time grinding their rep to try and get that allied race. But it was worth it.
Like, because I played a lot of Suramar to get like the fox mount. So my like Suramar rep was already like pretty high. So I like didn't have to do much to get the Nightborn.
Right.
Which is good. But that's the only allied race I have. Because I play. What have I got? I've got trolls. I've got 2 trolls, 2 blood elves. Nightborn. More trolls and orc.
Yeah,
I've got a couple undead as well, actually.
Yeah, see, I never had that time to manage more than 3 characters. I just don't. So like I had a Blood Elf Paladin, a Blood Elf Mage, which then transformed into a Nightborn, which are basically Night Elves, but I mean I had fond memories of first playing at the Night Elf Hunter way back when I started. And then Demon Hunter just looked so freaking cool when I picked it up again. So I was like, I'll make a Demon Hunter. So I have that. And yeah. I just have fond memories of playing like when I first started. And when I jumped in, it was like right as the Lich King expansion came out. And I kind of regard that as my favorite expansion of all time.
Yeah, it was a really good expansion.
Just the story and the dungeons and the raids and the because I mean I played a friend of mine got me into Warcraft 3. I never could beat it because I would always get stuck on the undead campaign because it was too hard for some reason. I don't know, but yeah, it tugged on the nostalgia strings for a little bit, and then I left when the pandas came out.
Mr. Pandaria was actually like a really good expansion. Like I quite enjoyed it because it's so pretty. Because they did a whole graphic overhaul for that expansion.
Oh yeah,
and they introduced like battle pets.
Yeah.
I just hate that the expansion was practically used to fix the mess that Cataclysm made, though.
What do you mean by mess that Kata made?
Oh, it's because Kata only added 5 levels and a very small questing zone.
Oh, yeah.
That's why when they made Miss Pandaria, because pandas have been around since like Warcraft 2.
Right.
Oh, was it 2? Because there's been Chen and Cho, which have been in there. But, yeah, like, they've been around for ages. That's why, like, people will be like, oh, why they're pandas? It's just like, what? They've been characters for ages. What do you want about? But,
yeah.
But, yeah, like, it was just disheartening that that whole area only gave you, like, 5 levels until you reached max. And so much rep grinding and so many dailies.
Yeah. So many dailies. Yeah, I remember going back to like when I had nothing to do, and I was just looking up like past mounts, and then I would just end up like grinding like old rep from faction from the Burning Crusade to get the Nether Drake mounts and like the Stingray mounts that were there. Oh, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, I hate rep grinding. But now it's like account bound, so.
Yeah, that is good. I still think one of my favorite, greatest achievements was finding the time lost Proto Drake. Because I have been hunting for that and like using hotkeys like that I researched and found that helped. And yeah, I just found it one day when I was just flying around its supposed spawn zone, and I was just like, oh my god. So I was able to get that mount.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. So BlizzCon's a dream con for you.
Sure is.
Is that the only U.S. convention that you'd want to visit, or?
What's the water park one that you have? Colossal Con?
Yeah.
Is it that? Yeah, that one looks really fun. Like I've seen like a lot of like bad things about it.
Yeah, that recently came about. Yeah.
So like that was like a little bit disheartening.
It was.
Oh my god, don't fight.
Uh-oh.
But other than that though, that actually looked like a really fun convention.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to go to that at least once. There's a couple of cons in here that I'd love to go to just try to break out from the East Coast. Like that's one. Like BlizzCon would be another, just so I can like stare in awe at all the cosplayers that like bring out their A game and whatnot for that con. Dragon Con is another one, which I've heard good things about, and like I did previous episodes about it. And
I get that one confused with DragCon because there's an American convention called DragCon, which is for drag queens.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
So that seems like a fun convention as well.
DragCon or Dragon Con?
Oh, both.
Oh, yeah. And then like going to the one in San Diego, like the granddaddy of all Comic-Con. I'd love to go to that at least once.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to wait and see where life takes us. Overall, how has Patreon been for you?
I had my 1 year Patreon anniversary last month.
Oh, that's not long actually. We thought you were on it longer, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was being an e-thought before Patreon. But now difference is I'm just getting paid for it.
Yeah.
But no, like yeah, that was actually like really surreal that it was like that long, because I was just like, I was confused if anything. Because I was just like, how have I been doing this for a year?
Just confused that people are giving you money.
Yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't pay for my content. Like some photo shoots, I'm like, yeah, that's great. I like that. But then a lot of the time, I'm just like, why do people like this?
I wouldn't pay for it. I would search on the internet to pray that hope that someone leaked it.
I've actually been really lucky. I haven't like found my content leaked anywhere, which is
yeah, some girls have, unfortunately.
Yeah.
from what I've
But
heard. But then I feel like I'll see it get leaked and then like quickly taken down. Like, oh, that's good. That's good.
yeah, like a lot of sites are like really on the ball with it. Like I know Reddit, a lot of like subreddits don't allow like paid content. Like if it's the girl posting it, then they'll allow it. But if it's like someone being like, oh, this is like X's like content, they'll like remove the post or like not allow it, or
Oh, that's
I don't
good.
know how
Huh.
like adminning a Reddit board works. But yeah, that's like really good.
Yeah.
And then there's Instagram, which isn't thought friendly at all.
Yeah, no. I like, so from when we're recording this, the day before, I just did a recording with Zach Fisher, which was awesome. And we had a nice long conversation about that and how just like social media has been garbage just the last couple of years or so.
Yeah.
And like it just hasn't been friendly for you girls in the slightest. Cause like I remember, and sorry if I'm repeating myself because I definitely have mentioned this in the last episode, but so like when I used to do my blog post, I would always redirect it back to like the end of the post. I would be like, oh, go check out Carnage Cosplay's work over on her Facebook page. I do stuff like that. Not anymore, because Facebook, with their stupid algorithms and I guess like pay to win sort of mentality, if you want to like boost your reach, that doesn't really help. And be perfectly honest, like I asked Zach this, and he agreed that like I really don't see cosplayers posting to their Facebook pages anymore. Like I don't
No.
see them popping up on my feed.
Yeah, no one really does anymore.
Yeah, and then I resorted to Instagram, but I mean, with you getting shadow banned and like other girls getting their content removed, some have even getting their accounts disabled, and then them having to pool money. Because I know one girl, Danielle, she's had to like spend a lot of money for like hiring like lawyers to try to get her account back. Because
Danielle Ballou.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, it was crazy. But so I kind of have resorted to, if I can, I'll link back to the girls either if they have an official website or their Patreon, because Patreon's at least good in that it allows you to link to several of your social media accounts, like link it up. So it's like
Yeah.
an all-in-one site. So doing that basically for everyone that I've shared if they have a Patreon.
Because like I feel like my Instagram is just like dying at the moment because of like
Yeah.
how many times I've only had my Instagram taken down once, but I got it back, which was like good at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, like after all the posts I've had removed due to just the Australia cosplay community just being awful.
Oh, really? Like reporting
Yeah.
your stuff and whatnot?
Yeah, there's sadly a lot of hate here in Australia, which is like disheartening because we're all just nerds doing a hobby.
Dressing up. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Hate, jealousy. Yeah, that stuff's never good.
yeah, it's like that's like another thing about Australia, I guess, is that the community here is like pretty toxic.
Oh. Well, I mean, like, aside from the ones that I know, at least, they're all very nice. I would hope that
Oh
they're
yeah, like the
like
ones like Georgia Rose and CJ and Saber Creative, like they're like all like really lovely.
yeah.
And then what other Australians do you
Well,
know?
I only know also Kat
Yeah, that's Saber. Oh yeah,
and
Kayuska.
yep, and Kayla, and then
Oh yeah, Kayla.
Jutsu.
Oh yeah, Jutsu, Jackie. Yeah, they're all
Yeah,
like they're actually they're all of them are like really lovely.
yeah.
Like like Kayla is like one of the funniest people I've ever interacted with.
Oh, I bet.
She's so lovely. Her and
Just
her girlfriend are amazing, and they are my couple goals.
yeah, it's my goal honestly to meet any one of you gals if you manage to come up here for a convention. Because
But like,
as far as
funnily
I
enough,
know, Kayla has done that a couple of times, but
yeah,
only for BlizzCon, I believe.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just, yeah, I'm not too sure. Like, after Kayla moved up from Canberra, we're all in Brisbane now, which is the funny thing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good. That's convenient.
I know, like, Kayuska was living in Japan with Jotsu at one point, but
I feel like she
the
still does. Like she frequents Japan a lot.
yeah, I'm pretty sure she's still in Japan, but
Good for her.
like her hometown is Brisbane. So
Yeah,
like everyone.
that's good. That's good.
So it's like, is Brisbane like the hot spot? They're
Possible.
like, yeah. But there's like a lot of like there's a lot of cosplayers in like Melbourne and Sydney as well.
Right. Because I mean, like for me in the States, I view like I guess certain areas as hot spots, so to speak. So I mean, mainly like California, Arizona, like where Jess lives, and all of the girls that have moved have moved out down there to like California, like is in LA now. Um, who else? I mean, there's a couple of girls on the East Coast, but like way down south, further from where I am. Um, like Jenna, she's in, I believe, in the Carolinas, and yeah, Summer in Florida. Oh, there's a giant conglomerate group of girls I know that are in Texas. Like Bishojo Mom, uh Sabrina, Nicole is down there as well. They're all scattered out. Yeah.
Like it's so weird to think because I was just like, yeah, America's huge, but if you like compare it to Australia, like Australia's bigger.
No, I believe it. I believe
Yeah,
it.
but then like only like 10 to 20% of Australia is like inhabitable.
Oh.
All desert.
miles of desert.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Um, is there any like dream cosplay that you would love to do one day?
I've got like quite a list. Like Sylvanas, obviously,
Yeah, I was gonna say she's probably one of them.
my dream girl. What else would there be? There's I want to finish the Zoro arc because I feel like that would be really cool once I finally get it done.
Yeah.
Then I don't know. Hold on, let me look through my cosplay folder.
Okay.
Cosplans. Oh, I want to do Lady Devimon from Digimon.
Okay.
I love her design. There's so many League of Legends characters I want to do.
Okay.
Kill Kale, actually. I subbed to Kimpatsu Cosplayers Patreon to get like the patterns and tutorials and
yeah.
Because even though like they remade her so the skin isn't like accurate anymore, but yeah, like I want to make those big badass wings and that like sword and just amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kimpatsu does some incredible stuff. Like, holy smokes.
Yeah, she's so talented.
What
am I doing? Rei Ayanami from Neon Genesis is like my dream cosplay. Duh.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I want to like get like the $500 like latex plug suit and like do her like perfectly.
Sure.
Like, because I watched that anime at a young age, which I shouldn't have. But, so she like helped me out like with a lot of things because she was like this cool like badass like sick injured girl who was like in hospital a lot, and I'm like, and because I was in hospital a lot as a kid, I was like, she can be cool and strong and do all these badass things, and I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I got like really obsessed with her for a bit. Like the first color I dyed my hair was blue because I wanted to be like her, even though it went a lot darker.
Oh, oops.
Then I would have liked, and I used to wear like my red contacts a lot because I'm like, yeah. It was it was cringy, but I still like adore her to this day.
Sure.
And now that Neon Genesis Evangelion's on Netflix, a lot of it's becoming like more mainstream, so like more people are like knowing it.
Yeah.
But people still think that my like chest tattoo is Borderlands.
Okay.
The 00 on my chest, people think it's like a Claptrap reference.
Oh, okay. Yep, but it's not.
And I'm like, no, it's on Rei Ayanami's suit. She's got the suit. It's that.
Right.
But like, I just love her. So she's like a huge cosplay dream of mine.
Yeah.
I've got a Rei cosplay planned. It's like a really like bad meme because there's a an angel in the anime called Ramiel, and it's like a whole meme in the fandom that's the sexiest character in the anime, even though it's just a floating blue diamond.
Oh.
So people are like, oh yeah, those curves. Oh. And people have made like they've gotten like soundtracks to like hentais and put it on like video compilations of Ramiel. It's a big meme in the fandom, and I don't know why. So I got the idea to do Rei Meal, so Rei Ayanami, but mixed with Ramiel, so a big blue diamond.
Oh boy.
And I found fan art of it by this artist, and I'm like, yes. And it's got like a whole group of like EVA characters dressed as like angels. And I'm like, now I wish I had friends.
This is what I signed up for.
Exactly. I'm like, they're so dumb. I love it.
Okay.
So I want to like try and get that done for Brisbane Supernova, but it'll be so hot. So that's why I'm planning on doing it for Gold Coast Supernova, because that's like the coldest convention we have.
Okay.
For all of winter, there's not a single convention.
Really?
No. But there's 2 in autumn, which are the best we're gonna get, sadly.
Yeah. I'm curious as to how the weather is going to be like in New York.
It's
when I
apparently
go up
like
for Comic-Con.
really cold there, isn't it?
Huh?
Is it cold there?
It's getting cold. I mean, fall just started over here, so.
Because when I used to do cosplay commissions, I had to make a this really weird coat cosplay from like some like Chinese. It wasn't Japanese. It was a Chinese like Digimon thing, but it was live action, and I had no clue what it was.
Okay.
But I had to make it like the guy specifies that he wanted it like extra warm because he was going to New York. So I did. I think I did like 4 layers of fleece.
Oof.
And he's like, "It is perfect. It is the only thing I'm wearing."
Yeah.
And making that was a pain because he's like 6'2".
Oh, geez.
So my dressmakers obviously fit to me, which is very. I'm 5 foot tall, or 5'1". So it was.
Oh, that's my height.
Oh wow, twinning.
Yeah, twins.
I'm not like, because Australia people are like, there's typically a lot like taller. I don't know why, but Australia's just tall. So
Is oh, now you got me curious. So like, of all the girls I know down there, so you're my height. Is Kayla taller?
Kayla's like 5'5".
Okay.
Yeah, like roughly. Hold on, I've got a photo of me and Kayla. Let me just Natu. Let me find this.
Is CJ?
Oh wow, Kayla's actually quite a bit taller than me.
Oh.
But yeah, it should be like 5'5", 5'7".
Oh my
there.
gosh.
CJ is around the same height as well. I'm just short.
And then I believe I remember that Kat's pretty tall too.
Kat Yuska?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen her in person in a while, actually, but from what I remember, she's like decently tall as well, yeah. And then I am just tiny.
You're the babu.
I'm the babby. Saber Creative is roughly my height, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's only a little bit taller.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like 5'1", 5'2", I believe, so.
I used to think I was 5'5". I don't know why, but I just had it in my head that I was 5'5". Then I got measured, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, I sent you a photo of the height difference between me and Kayla.
Oh, I gotta quickly check this out. Oh, I remember this photo. Yeah, she
shared it, and I was like fangirling.
Yeah, it's well, now I'm curious though. Was she wearing heels?
Only little heels. They weren't like big.
Right.
And then Bella, her girlfriend, wasn't. She was wearing sneakers, and I'm like,
oh,
nice.
That's tall. Tall people.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just tiny.
We're all tiny.
Because like, I've met like 2 people shorter than me here.
Huh.
And then, no, I've met a male shorter than me as well. but
Oh.
he got cancer as a child, so he had stunted growth. So I
Oh.
don't really know if that counts.
Yeah. Welcome to
Wait, no.
Cosplay Bites, where we compare cosplayers' heights.
Not cosplay bites, it's cosplay heights.
Yeah, I'm changing the name. Now I'm trying to think, looking around. I'm looking at all my prints that I have over here. Kristen Huey's kind of tall.
Jutsu cosplay, she's really tall actually.
Jutsu,
She's
yeah.
like, yeah, Jutsu. She's pretty tall actually. Now that I think about it.
The only
like
girl
she's
that
not like. Oh, she's not like tall, but because she's got such long legs, she looks tall. But then she's like only a little bit taller than me.
right.
So it's really weird, and I'm so jealous of like how good her legs are.
Right. I think from what I remember, the one time that I met Oki Cosby, she was relatively a little taller than me. The only cosplayer that's on my wall that's like relatively my height is Riddle.
Oh yeah, she's really short.
Yeah.
I love her though. She's so sweet.
Oh, I adore her so much. Yeah. I'm looking at a photo of me and Kristen Lene from Comic-Con last year. She's slightly taller than me, not by much.
America girls are so short.
Oh wait, did I mention that like one day I wanted to meet one of you girls from Australia? Did
Yeah,
I
you
mention
did.
that?
Yeah, that's when I
So
said
I'm
that
okay.
on the same
Yeah,
spot.
this same thing happened last time with the episode that I did with Zach because my memory is stupid. Because I had mentioned to him like oh, I have yet to see one of your cosplay designs in person. No, that was a lie. I saw Jess in his Sindragoza.
Oh
So then,
yeah.
how did that relate to Australia? No, I met Feisty Cuffs last year at New York Comic Con.
Oh yeah, because she's Australian, isn't she?
Yeah, and she won the trip to Comic Con.
Yeah, she won it at Oz Comic Con here.
Yeah, it was. No, it was from a Rick and Morty competition.
Oh, it was? Oh wow, yeah.
Online. Yeah. So I met
Damn.
her, and she's my height. She's short.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she is. Hey.
Annie Mia is also my height. She is also short. Yeah. Monica
Damn.
Lee is crazy tall. Holy smokes.
Yeah, so many beautiful tall Amazons.
On my wall, yeah.
In Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, Saber Creative isn't that much taller than me actually. We're roughly the same height, actually.
I think Danielle is my height, maybe a little bit taller than me. Yeah, no, I got a couple of prints of Cat on my wall.
Yeah, I love her content.
Oh my god. She'll always be my headcanon Tifa. Like, without a goddamn doubt.
Yeah, Tifa's amazing.
Like, I want to do Final Fantasy cosplay with her so bad. Because, like, one of the last print, like, little bundles that she sent me, like, I ordered a print from her store, and she crammed, like, 3 extra prints in there for me. But it was like, she gave me, like, her Lulu from Final Fantasy X. She gave me a print of her Cindy from 15, and I was just like, oh, yes.
You do love your Final Fantasy.
All my waifus, give them to me.
Yeah, I got to see Saber Creatives Cindy in person, and I got to grab her titties, which is a blessing.
Ugh.
She suited Cindy really well.
No, yeah, I think I've seen her Cindy before. Yeah.
There's so many good Cindy's.
There's
Like,
too
I'm
many.
not too into Final Fantasy. Like, I played the one with Zack in it, and I'm
Zach?
like, but the one on the PSP,
Yeah,
the
Crisis Core.
yeah, that's it. I played that one. So my Final Fantasy knowledge is I like Zack, and then that's it. And then all my other Final Fantasy knowledge is from cosplayers.
Right.
So
Yeah.
like, I know what Noctis is because I accidentally bought a Noctis wig, and
Oh.
then I know what Prompto is because of your cosplay of him.
Yay.
And then like I played the game and I'm like, damn, this guy annoys me. I was like, I don't care that you're trying to take photos. Try to fight the bad guys.
You leave the sunshine boy alone.
Oh, he's precious, but I was just like, why are you
Oh, I
taking
get
photos?
it.
I'm trying
I
to
get
kill
it.
things.
And then, yeah, so you've seen my cosplay of him. It's a muscle
Yeah.
shirt, so like I am hoping it's not cold. I mean, when I get inside the convention center, it'll be nice and toasty, I'm sure. So
Yeah, it always is.
it's just a matter of the time that I'm going to be spending outside. So, yeah, I've got a new Polaroid camera set up, and yeah, get some good Polaroid memories in there. And then I actually have a photo shoot as in my Riku cosplay for that Friday.
Oh, nice.
And I'm doing his Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit, which I bought like late last year, and then like
Yeah,
got it.
I remember getting it.
Yeah, you remember me saying like I'm worried, not anymore, that like I may have overestimated the size because I got a medium,
Yeah.
and when I tried it on, it felt a little big.
But like
So
it looked good. So
thank you. And then I mean I
think
saw you commented about the Keyblade that I found at our Spirit Halloween, which
yeah.
shocked me. I was surprised because I was hesitant because when I saw it on a Discord that I'm in, I had assumed that they bought it online and that like it was like on Spirit Halloween like website, but like as an online only exclusive.
Yeah.
But then my store just miraculously had like a couple of his Keyblades, in addition to like the one that Kyrie uses, and it was just like, oh my goodness. Now I don't have to worry about weapons check anymore. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a lot of fun. There's a couple of cosplayers that are going to be there. I get to meet Holly Wolf for the first time
Oh, that'll be good.
for real. Cause like I briefly saw her at KatsuCon a few years ago, and I didn't introduce myself. But then like, oh, I got to know her online, and like we follow each other on Twitter and whatnot. And then like I had her on the show, and it was really awesome. So I want to swing by her booth and give her a hug and say thank you and whatnot. So that'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be really good.
Yeah. Try to get a lot of pictures in, try to buy a lot of stuff because I've been saving up for this con. So I'm giving myself permission to try and go a little crazy.
Yeah, I've never like gone crazy with like buying things at a convention.
No?
No, it's because like the one time I did, I accidentally left it at the convention.
Oh,
Yep. And
oh.
damn.
What did you buy?
I just bought a bunch of posters from well at Supernova. Do you guys have Artist Alley?
Oh yeah.
So I just bought a bunch of posters from Artist Alley because at my old place I like covered my like walls in like sheet music and comic book posters and just like everything. So I bought a bunch of things and then had a photo shoot and I put it down and then yeah.
You just forgot.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that sucks. But I mean, like, at least it wasn't like, say you bought a couple of figures and left them,
Yeah.
because that would be more heartbreaking.
Oh, that'd be way more heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But like I'm really picky with my figures because like my like figure shelf is like already like really full. So
Right.
I like want to add like good enough things or like characters that like I love enough
Yeah.
until like I get like another shelf unit.
Yeah, it shocked me because like I was looking at the exhibitor list for New York, and I did not see Square Enix on that list. So it's like, oh, they're not going to have a booth this year, which means they're not going to take my money because they always have. Whenever I went to the con, because the last time I went, I bought a Prompto figure and a Cindy figure and a Riku figure. And I believe a couple of keychains, maybe. Yeah. I'm curious as to what other figures would I find. Because, I mean, I already told myself, like, get a bunch of amiibos of, like, your favorite fighters that I play as in Smash Brothers. That's the one thing I'm looking out for.
Yeah.
To try and populate my little cubby hole that I have.
Like every convention I try and find like the perfect like Rei Ayanami figure because a lot of her figures are like sexualized, but like I don't like her in that way. So I'm like, I need to find one that's not lewd.
Right.
I just want her being like badass or cute
And
not cost like $300.
Oh.
Yeah, because the markup every year figures are so expensive because of how bad the UD is.
Yeah, I know one thing I like to do is I like to buy a bunch of keychains for my car keys, but I've kind of like toned down the amount of things that are hanging off it, so I don't know if I'll go crazy with car keys over on Artist Alley.
Yeah. I bought one at Madman, which is a really cute Mimikyu one. So now I actually have a keychain on my keys.
Yeah.
Because I love Mimikyu.
Oh. Yeah, it's cute. Oh, I can't wait for the new games.
I know, right? I am so excited.
Yeah. So like I haven't played like a legit video game in a long time. Like I've just been playing mobile games because my younger brother has the Switch, and because of what he does, he takes it with him to where he works. And I mean, like, he technically bought it, so it's technically his. So I went ahead and pre-ordered the Switch Lite, but it's the Pokemon one.
Oh yeah, I saw that you ordered the gray one. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got lucky when I saw it over on one of the stores that they still had it. So I just gotta wait a month before it comes out, and then like I have a game that I bought that I already have. It's just sitting in a protective case, just waiting. Because then I gotta pre-order the new Pokemon game that comes out, I believe, like a week later or so. So
Yeah, I got really like blessed because the Pokemon like Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee Switch came out around my birthday,
oh yeah.
and a lovely follower of mine got it for my birthday, so
Oh.
I cried a lot.
Okay.
I was not expecting it, but it
Yeah.
was really nice of them.
Yeah.
But
Any
yeah,
other games you're looking forward to?
Sword and Shield, obviously. Oh, Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah.
Excited for that one. That'll be amazing. Um, what else? I think that's really it. Hey, because like I've got like a decent amount of Switch games now, but I like don't
Sure.
use it as much as I should. So
Right. Yeah, so I bought Astral Chain because I was really intrigued by how it looked. And like I watched a streamer play like the intro level and I was like, okay, I'm sold. I want to try this out. So that's sitting in the protective case. I have Octopath Traveler. Um and then I gotta transfer over Final Fantasy IX, which I had played for the first time. But then I'm also looking forward to whenever Kingdom Hearts 3 gets its DLC, and then there's the Final Fantasy VII remake, which I am so amped about, and Cyberpunk 2077 I want to try out when that comes out.
yeah, that does look really good.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. Hey, like there's a shooter that's coming out. It's like a 4-player shooter called GTFO, and I'm really keen on that. That looks really good.
Yeah.
And but that's like on PC only, I think.
I gotcha.
What else am I keen on? I don't know.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, you got like Death Stranding coming out in a couple of months, which I'm not gonna get. It looks too weird for me.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
unique.
and then I think The Last of Us Part 2 just got a release date. And I mean, I didn't play the first one, so I really don't care. Yeah. Well, so I've got this section here that I like to call franchise design / teach a technique. So, I guess for you, is there any like as a cosplayer, is there any franchise that you admire? Mostly, like, are you a fan of like the costume work or like the character designs? And like, have you tried to pull like make cosplays from that franchise because of the designs that they
Like
stick out to you?
that's legit why I got into My Hero Academia, because I fell in love with Kirishima's design, and I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I want to make that. So then I binged the entire anime, and then I'm like, yes. And then, like as an anime, I don't like the Fate series. I find it like boring. I just can't get into it. But the costume designs from it, oof, they're all so beautiful and so detailed and just amazingly like well done.
Right.
But the anime is just so boring to me.
I keep hearing stuff about it, and it's just like I'm just not interested in the slightest. But it's also like because I'm not an anime person in the slightest, also.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, I'll get into My Hero Academia. That's a fun show to watch. So I'm looking forward to the next season, coming out in a few weeks, I believe.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. Like the
Um,
fandom has kind of like killed my love for the anime a bit, but it's still really good.
yeah. But like, what I watched like the first season of Attack on Titan, and that was it. Um, I tried to watch a couple of episodes of Dragon Ball Super, but then I just couldn't continue it because I mean I didn't realize that so like I'm watching like the first arc and they're dealing with like the god of destruction, but they don't know each other, and I'm just like, wait, didn't they do a movie on this? I don't understand. But
Oh,
then
the
I learned,
movie was canon? Or
well, no, apparently what Dragon Ball Super was, it took the movies and just like adapted them to like a TV style length.
ah,
So like the God of Destruction Beerus, like that movie was an arc in Dragon Ball Super.
okay.
And
Yeah,
so like
because I watched the movie with Beerus in it.
I think it
Yeah.
was God of Destruction.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't remember what it's called. I'm not into Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I like Beerus. He's a sassy cat.
Yeah. Sassy Cat. But then like there was also, I want to say there was also an arc around Frieza being resurrected. And then it's just like, but that was a movie also. So what?
Resurrection of F. I remember all the hype about that movie coming out.
Yeah. But then like I would watch Naruto when I was a kid, and then I lost track of it because
Of
like
how much filler they made.
how much filler they made. Yeah. And then like everyone's saying like, oh, you should watch One Piece, and I'm just like, I mean, it's the typical response, but there's like 600 episodes.
900 now.
I don't have time for that, Carla. I don't.
Oh yeah, no, like even though like One Piece is my favorite anime, like I know it's not for everyone. Like they're making movies, which like so like an entire arc they turn like into a movie, which they're like slowly doing for like a lot of the arcs, which is good. So then people who are interested can get up to date.
Huh.
But
Interesting.
like I feel like people recommend it to you because there's so many waifus,
There are. Yeah, I agree.
so many husbandos.
Isn't it
It is.
ending?
The manga's like 80% done now. So
Huh.
they're I think they're oh no, has
I
he
thought I
finished?
remember reading that the guy wanted to end it at 1,000 chapters or whatever. Maybe I'm
Oh,
wrong.
Oda. He wanted to, but I doubt that's happening.
Yeah, because they're at like 950 something right now.
Yeah, I think it's like 959, I think, chapter wise. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I'm like each episode has got two manga chapters in it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they do it really well. That's why like One Piece doesn't like have like much filler. Like they've got the crossover episodes with like a bunch of like other animes like Naruto and Dragon Ball. And
Well, yeah, because I think that's why they made Dragon Ball Z Kai, which was it's DBZ, but it cuts out the filler.
yeah,
They just get
like
straight to the point.
that's what's like that's why it's so surreal that like because I was like behind for a very long time, so I'm finally up to date. That's why like it's surreal that I'm like finally up to date with One Piece, but there's like no filler. Like there's a couple of like OVAs, like every anime has, but
Yeah.
like I love OVAs, so I was completely fine with that.
Yeah.
And
Other
but other than like the couple of OVAs and crossovers, there's like no filler,
right.
which is like Toei Animation did like really well to not like just ruin it like 4 Kids did. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Four
Yeah.
Kids One Piece keeps me up at night.
Yeah, I had friends that talked me into watching Kill a Kill. I watched that. That was fun.
Because
And then
titties.
I also watched Akame ga Kill.
That's a good one. The
Yeah.
manga's a lot better because they sadly ruined the anime by rushing it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because it wasn't too popular while they were making it. So they're like, oh, let's just like kill everyone and end it quickly. But then as it ended, it got like super popular. So they were just like, damn it. We ruined this and there's no way that we can start over.
Yeah.
But the manga has the main character whose name I always forget. He like turns like into like a dragon kind of thing, and him and Mine get together, and like it's actually like the manga's like really good. But I don't have the attention span for manga.
Yeah. Oh, and
So
Yu-Gi-Oh! I followed Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I
yeah,
not religiously maybe as a kid, but I mean the
uh,
first
as a kid, I was religious about it.
well yeah,
So
I had the cards, I had the decks, but then like I stopped somewhere along the line when Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was going on because I didn't even watch the
GX
ending of that.
awful. Uh,
GX was awful.
I can't stand GX. I just found it super cringy.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it. But that's also because I didn't like Jaden.
Yeah.
Super cringy. But I loved 5D, how they're on like motorcycles. It was a weird concept, but I got into it and I love Yusei, the protagonist.
Yeah, I think I was watching like because I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a movie or like an hour long episode or something, but or maybe it was just like the regular episode. But like I'm just watching, like I caught an episode of that and it was just like, holy smokes, the animation is like really solid looking, like
Yeah.
very polished, like movie quality. Like what the heck is going on?
I really enjoyed it. Like the animation was really good. So many waifus, the cards, amazing. Husbando galore.
Yeah,
That's why I've still got my Yu-Gi-Oh shrine up. I've got my Egyptian gods and then like my DVD sets and like all my Yu-Gi-Oh little figures below.
right.
And then
Yeah.
I've got my dual disc.
Oh, I
With
remember having a dual disc.
I
I
didn't have
wonder.
one as a kid, but I bought one when I was like 16.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is mine.
I remember, yeah, no, it was the GX dual disc because I like how rounded it was.
Yeah, the GX dual disc did look good. I
Yeah,
just had like the basic original one.
the Battle City one. Yeah,
It's really good. And
yeah,
then like now they're like so dramatic with so much detail in like the newer animes, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
oh
Like
boy,
to this day, one of my proudest achievements is still becoming the Hobby League champ in Yu-Gi-Oh. I
nice,
thought I could play competitively,
nice.
but no one believes me because I'm a girl, and the Yu-Gi-Oh community, like the card playing community, is very sexist.
Oh, that's
Very, very
fun.
sexist.
Oh boy.
But when I got my Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo on my butt, I wore my champ shirt to it
Yeah,
because I'm like, I've gotta. This is for little baby Carla who's obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh. Even though
yeah,
I originally wanted to get the Millennium Puzzle as a chest piece. But then obviously I got my current chest tattoo, so I couldn't do that. So I'm like, I'm gonna just get a piece of the puzzle on my butt.
Yeah, and you did.
Because it was a flash tattoo by the artist. And he was doing it for like super cheap, and I'm like, I will take this. I will give it a home on my butt.
Oh boy. Well, tattoo on the butt. I'd say that's a good place to end it.
That it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Another long one. But I had a lot of fun. Carla, I hope you did too. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Fun.
What?
It was fun.
Yeah. So, if you guys want to keep in touch, you can follow me on my Instagram or Twitter, at Lightning Palace on Twitter, and then Lightning Palace blog on Instagram. And I have a Patreon that's free to view, but if you pledge, I would greatly appreciate it, and I can send you a cute little thank you card and some stickers. So there's that, and feel free to email me any show topic suggestions that you think I should talk about in future episodes. Carla, if they want to find you, where do they go?
I'm Karnagecos on like every social media now. I've like changed that to my like I guess like brand name. So
Sure.
like Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know what other social medias I have. Like everything but Tumblr, because I don't know how to use Tumblr.
Does anyone know how to use Tumblr? I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
But now no one uses it because you can't post not safe for work content on there anymore. So
womp womp. Well, I mean, you got your Patreon.
Yeah, that's where I post like a lot of goodness. Oh yeah, and my Discord. That's where I post all my butt pics.
Yeah. So thanks for listening, guys, and tune in for the next episode, which will be sometime in October. So yeah, hope